Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Blind. I'm standing on top of something weird again. This time, it's a floaty, spinny ball that I'm just floating and standing on. These things happen. Anywho, today we are heading to the Stone Talon Mountains via the Talon Deep Path. Because that's where the next bit of quests are. Namely, retrieval from Morin. Right there, okay. We're looking for crystallized scales in Stone Talon Mountains. Wyverns. Basilisks. Okay. Basilisks, slightly more convinced we can fight a basilisk, but not really too much more convinced, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Looking for fancy basilisks. And then my reward will be a wand. So. Yeah. Money? Any extra money? No? That's a shame. Okay, next problem. How do we get down to the Talon Deep Path? Is it this way? Is this way gonna get me there? It's pretty much a straight shot. We'll try down this way. It's not an actual path. I think there's probably an actual path that goes there. But worst case scenario, we're trapped in bear country again. I'm sure we'll manage. Now, this quest is green. So, with any luck, this quest for these basilisk thingies, along with some of the parts of the fire-hardened mail, will actually be possible for me. Here's hoping. Where's the Garnus? Oh, the Darnassus. Like a druid or something? That could be. Anyways. I think this is it. Yep, this looks like it. It's even got the words on it. The Talon Deep Path. Very interesting. A lot less grandiose than the whole giant river dealio that heads over to Asherah. But we'll see how large this area is. Might just be a straight shot little connecting cave. Or it could be full of level 40 plus guys. We will find out. It's got an interesting little side path. It's interesting. Little spooky lights. Not spooky. Just fancy. We can just walk straight through there. How fun. So we got little hanging lanterns, and we also have interesting little light rocks. Why not? How very atmospheric. Right, this one's got a little archway here. Okay, over this way it's a bit longer, since it's actually anything back here. More arches, light rock. Light rock. Nope, just they decided to only light the direct way through the cave. Yeah, why waste putting up more hanging lanterns in parts of the cave you don't need? That's just simple strategy. then you're gonna not need as many people to come through here and light up all the lanterns again. That's just smart. Plus you get fancy atmospheric cave. 2 experiences for the price of 1. Anyways, not much to talk about in this cave. Except for the fancy little rocks with lights in them. What is a lantern but a rock with a light in it? Level 19? Level 19? Okay. We might have overestimated Stone Talon Mountains, honestly. Been here. A little over here. This was medium level, this was higher level, this is lower level again. Yeah, whatever. The Talon Deep Path. Yeah, if everything's like low 20s, that's not gonna be a problem for me. Let's see what we got here today. Another cave over there. Okay. I was gonna say, if everything is level 19, we're not gonna have a problem. Immediately, I see a level 35 dude. Something with PvP. Weird. Okay. Young Pride Wing. Not a dragon, so I'm going to allow it. Deep Moss Eggs. What? That's probably a quest. I'm gonna touch it. I'm opening it. I probably shouldn't. I opened the spider egg and found a spider. I'm not sure what I expected. I got a hatched egg sack. I don't think I want that. Let's see, we already have this part of the world explored. So that's interesting. Looks like there's a cave possibly down here to the south. We'll go check out. Based on what I'm seeing here, it's probably a spider cave. And what are what's the things we're looking for in here? There's 2 things from the Fire-Hardened Mailbook. Let me. Oh, I could probably get that actually put on here. Alright, we got the Scorched Spider Fangs from earlier. So, Charred Horn, Galvanized Horn, and Wing of... Let's open up this quest. See what we can see. Charred Horns of the Chimera in the Charred Vale. So, we need to find some Chimeras. And that's also another Chimera. That's the Galvanized Horn. The other one's in the Barrens. Okay. Deforestation. Makes me sad. What is going on? What made this happen? Is that a logging attempt? What could strip that? Ooh, another egg sack. Maybe I should open it. No, I shouldn't. What I should do is go get this copper. Speaking of copper. Copper. This is a slightly different place. This is a cave copper. There it is. We're surrounded by spiders. That's never stopped us before. I think my chair is low. There we go. That's better. Now I'm up here, closer to the microphone. Super convenient. Right, we're still trying to head south. Looks like the cave on the map is this mine-looking area over here. So we'll go snoop and see what that has. Okay, what do we have here? Venture Co-operator. Goblins. So it's a goblin mining slash logging situation. Cool. Cool. They got their own stuff going on. There's another one. There's a logger. Oh boy, more eggs. I should totally take those. I think I'm going to avoid collecting more hatched egg sacs for the time being. Maybe some other time. Here I am. Walk around in places I'm not appreciated again. The Black Wolf River. Is that a human? A human also here. Alright. Got some more buildings over here to check out. It's all Venture Co. Like, I get it, you're doing logging. There's no need to be so hostile. Let me guess. I can't make use of this building. Nope. It's all angry boys. Okay. Something to the north. Just these lookout towers? Yeah, I'll climb a lookout tower. That's always fun. What on earth is this thing? Yeah, I hope he doesn't get into this. That would be less than ideal for me. Like, if I could steal this saw blade thingy. Oh, they even got a plane. If I could steal this, that'd be fun. I thought he was gonna get in the plane and try to run away. That'd have been amusing. Cargo Pool Lake. Interesting. Kinda. They got a big water wheel. Interesting. Kinda. Okay. So far, this area has been pretty inhospitable for me. Not much going on. Let's see if we can continue on, continuing on. We're looking for chimeras and basilisks and such. Across the river. There's a Tauren warrior. Is this another giant robot, or this? It's a wheeled. Wow, what a terrible river. Does that even count as a river at this point? Look at this mess. Wow. Do you even have an inside? If it does, I'd like to go up inside of it, but looks like it's just more of a tower, basically. Functionally. I think we'll leave that alone. We need to keep going more southwards. Trying to avoid all these people. More spiders. What's worse, loggers or spiders? About the same. The spiders don't retreat, so that makes them better for me. Easier to deal with. Right, there's some kind of building here. Some kind of path. This is give or take a path. There's that building. Well, what are you? A little bit green. Friend or foe? Friend. Ziz Physics.
Time is money, friend.
It's got a lower level quest for me.
Be good.
Well, you have fun in your interesting little house. Alright, next up, we need to continue down this way to get out of this valley. And there's some people here. Or one person. A troll player. Troll hunter. Looks like they were hunting spiders. Very successfully, I might add. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, look at this. A raging cliff stormer. What a fun looking lad. What a guy. Okay, what do we got here? We got ourselves a signpost with 6 different locations. Windshear Crag, Greatwood Vale, The Barrens, Sunrock Retreat, Desolus, Stone Talon Peak. I think I'm looking for a Charred Vale. So. I suppose we'll take the south path first, since it's shorter. Okay. We got spiders. Still the spiders. Never any shortage of spiders. We got some kind of danger sign. Up here? Is it dangerous up here? This looks like a spider place. It's a sheer canyon. Bop, bop. Die, spider. Spider guts. Spider nothing. Yep, this is a spider place. You can tell by the way that it is. Ooh, look at them sneaking past. Are they going to jump on that spider from the shadows? Yes, they are. Anything back here? Doesn't look like it. It's a spider hole for fighting spiders. If you're looking for spiders, that's a good place to go. But I'm looking for other things. Like basilisks and chimeras. Spiders aren't those, turns out. Where does this say it was going? The Barrens. Okay. Web Winder Path. That's appropriate. With all the spiders. That's appropriate. Looks like it goes into 2 different paths down here. I'll have to check that out. It's a rabbit. Interesting that the path would split here. It'll be a sign telling me about something. Another big old signpost. This is where the path splits, so let's see what this sign has to say to me. Back that way. Windshear Crag, Sunrock Retreat, Stone Talon Peak, Great Wood Vale, The Barrens. What is this path then? There isn't a path this way. What's over here? It's another spider hole. Well, it's got a copper vein, so I'm gonna count that as a win. Boulder Slide Ravine. Ooh, that sounds like a bad time. Hopefully no boulders fall on us. Oh, look at that. Two little caves of some description. Interesting. They got more copper in them, that sounds good to me. The Boulder Slide Ravine. It's got spiders. Shocking. Spiders everywhere. In the Boulder Slide Ravine. I love the maps at the edge of areas. That was just a giant mess. You don't have to have the entire map be a rendering of the world. You can stop it there or make it look better. But that's fine, whatever. Hello? Spooky cave? Wow, it's a tiny nothing cave. That's totally worth putting on the map and having in the game at all. Wow, can you even climb up this way? Looks pretty steep. Just about. What are these guys? Grogger Rock Keepers. Keep your rocks then. I don't need them. I got Geomancer. Fine. That's those two caves. Interesting. It still looks like there's a split in the path here. So, let's get out of the Boulder Slide Ravine. We managed to dodge any boulders that might have been coming for us. Or maybe we caught it on an off day. At any rate, we are managing. Back to the spiders. Well, we really didn't leave the spiders behind, really. There were still spiders in that ravine. But anyways, there's something over there, which I'm gonna go touch. Or maybe just look at, depending on the inhabitants. This is Great Wood Vale. You got Grim Totem Brute. Why's he got an arrow? Why arrow? I'm going... Oh, maybe he's targeting it. So that's the Great Wood Vale, huh? I'm gonna go touch it. It's great. How can you not want to go explore something that's called great? It sounds pretty great. Oh. So it's just Grim Totem Post. Doesn't look like there's really much in here for me. I'll leave you to it. And that just leaves the main path here. That's gonna be heading to the Barrens, I believe it said. Well, here's something. What do we got up here? Malacca Gin. Little town. What kind of people are up in here? Nobody? Does nobody live in Malacca Gin? There's the civilian. Zen. Some kind of darn Talon grip. Civilian Kanzigla. What do you got in your cave? You got cool cave stuff? Not a very populated area. That's for sure. Oh, I got prisoners. Okay. Rude, but okay. Are your prisoners basilisks or manticores? Otherwise, kind of got stuff to do. Alright, onwards. Still down this path. Still just trying to go down this path. But things just keep on happening. Not very useful or interesting things, but things nonetheless. What's next? This looks like something. Are you something? Maybe it looks like maybe it used to be something. It's kind of worn down. Camp Aparage. Well, 14 dude. Yeah, it looks like maybe it used to be a camp, but looks a little run down, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Grim Totem Mercenary. Is that a totem pole like thing? Wow. Whole bunch of dudes over here. Got anything cool over here? Got camp. The Greatwood Vale again. Or still? I'm not sure. Yeah, all sorts of totem poles and stuff. Whole bunch of dudes. Doesn't look like there's much of interest for me here. So we will get back on the path out of here. Okay. That's just a camp, it seems. Nothing particularly interesting. This should be leading me out. More of these guys. Just let me walk around. This should be the exit to the Barrens. Or the entrance to the Barrens, depending on how you're feeling about it. Campfire or something there. The Barrens. Oh boy. So we've been over here to Ratchet before. Just briefly. And we do have something somewhere in the Barrens later. I believe it was in here. Final thing. Fable Quilboar Rogug dwells deeper than Razor Crawl in the Southern Barrens. So over here, not here, not here right now. Still got stuff to do back in Stone Talon Mountains. Now, it looks like it's been none of the places we've checked so far. I suppose it could be in one of the caves, but honestly, no idea. We'll continue looking around. We're looking for the Charred Vale, deep in Stone Talon. And both that quest and the next things in the Firehearted Mail are both in Charred Vale, which we haven't found yet. So it's either it's somewhere else in here. That's all you really need to know. So that wasn't the most useful path to take, but we saw a few sort of interesting things, I guess. And I was going to explore this area eventually anyways, so we're in the area, might as well. Walk back up this path, and then continue on further. Looks like there's something there. Probably too small of an area to be the Charred Vale right there, but I have no idea. It could be. Be super convenient if it was, but then I wouldn't get to explore so much place. And where would the fun in that be? Greatwood Vale. Lacking in char. Lacking in char. I can see why this is not the Charred Vale. Distinctively leafy. I hope the Charred Vale looks really charred now, or I'm going to look silly. I mean, it's called the Charred Vale. Kind of has to be, right? Could be one of those ironic names. Like, mobsters named Slim. Something like that. Probably not, though. Ramble, 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 ramble. Oh yeah, we got a nice long path to walk with that. So how's your day been? We're level 29, which is less than 40, so we don't have a mount. We're gonna keep mentioning that until we get level 40. Also, I think they're expensive, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just kind of keeping on. Wonder how much a hatched egg sack is worth. Probably not much, right? You can just pick them up off the ground. Sure, it comes with spiders, but still. It's not too difficult. Especially because I'm, like, pretty over-leveled for this area, it seems. Which is interesting that we put so much of the Firehearted Mail stuff here. I guess it's similar levels to the stuff in the wetlands, give or take. Should be fine. Yep. This is probably a kill quest, I would have to guess. I've seen other things like that before, that you could click on and get a quest. Not too often, but it has happened. Got 2 druids running by, and they are cats. Good for them. Good for them. Oh, we got another sign. There's a sign over there. No, there's another one. Keep out, danger, and Adventure Co. lands. I would have used a non-pointed sign for that, but okay. Maybe they just mass-produced arrowed signs. That's all the technology they have here. But the Venture Co. dudes are hostile to me, so leaving their territory could be a huge boon for us. We'll soon find out, I suppose. Is that just... There's a graveyard. Yeah, I think that's just the building we saw before. Never seen it from above. It's very green on the map. It's very noticeable. Alright. It looks like something here. Up into the mountains, maybe? Sunrock Retreat, still that direction. Yeah, path splits here. We'll see where the off branch goes first, I suppose. Stone Talon Peak. Windshear Crag, Sunrock Retreat, Stone Talon Peak. It's gonna be Sunrock Retreat. Looks like it. Well, let's go see what Sunrock Retreat is. It's got a spider. Everything here has a spider. That's not a defining feature, really. It's got a big rock you can walk around. So that's fun. Ah. Sunrock Retreat with Stone Talon Grunt. Stone Talon Grunt, a little question mark, question mark. And an orc player. Guessing that's a horde city that I can't go into. Another Stone Talon Grunt. They've got a lake, they got a building, and they got nice guards. Very effective at keeping me the heck out of there. So it turns out the enemy of my enemy is not my friend. In the Stone Talon Mountains. We got loggers that hate me. We got city guys that hate me. I'm just trying to find some local wildlife and take parts of it. Why does nobody like me? I'm not the one at fault. Next. So it opens up a bit up here, it looks like. Just a little bit. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a different shape. This is more Merkfallen Lake. I guess that opens up to a lake. That's something. Alright, Sunrock Retreat. Symbol, you can leave. You're not needed. Oh wow. More Pride Wing Wyverns. Ooh. There's something... I think one of the quests talked about wyverns. Doesn't matter if you're seeking wyvern elementals or you have business with Venture Co. So these are the wyverns they were talking about. Which isn't what we're looking for, unfortunately. What we are looking for is copper. Give me some more of that. Always a good time when you have some copper. Let me up. It's not a good time because I don't have some copper. Not even any. Where is it? I can get up from this way. I'm not giving up on this copper yet. I'm gonna try to climb up a few more mountains before we give up. It's weird that sometimes you can climb up if you angle it so you're walking up the mountain kind of sideways. Here it is. Our efforts were not in vain. Also, we're gonna have a nice view from up here, so that's a plus. Worthwhile all around. Only 2 hits though. We got spider. We got fog. And a lake that way. Alright. That did quite a bit of damage. Probably because I fell on a rock, right? Rocks. The worst place to fall. These wyverns seem pretty quick. Pride wing wyvern. It's like a lion and a wyvern. Fun. Fun times were had by all. Another spider egg we could touch. That I'm not going to touch because I'm not silly. Sagefish school. Another raging cliffstormer guy. Anything cool on your island? I want to go check out this island. Anything in the water? Doesn't seem like it. What kind of neat stuff do they have on an island in the middle of a lake? Pridewing consort. Okay. Well, not much there. So we got 2 more paths here. Maybe we can find ourselves. There it is. Another convenient signpost. Only slightly surrounded by wyverns. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff on here. Back the way we came. We have Windshire Crag, Greatwood Vale, and the Barrens. This way, we have Desolus, the Charred Vale, which has been bolted on to what this used to be. So maybe it didn't used to be charred, and Stone Talon Peak. So Charred Vale is where we want to go. That's going to be down in here, apparently. Where's Desolus? Also that way? Well, that is where we need to go next for the quest. But since we're in the area, I think we'll go check out Stone Talon Peak first. Save the best for last, I suppose. Or the most important for last, I guess. Yeah, whatever. They have an antlered courser. And a whole bunch of trees in the way. You know what? You know who could help with this? A logging corporation. They could get this out of here lickety-split. Okay. Stone Talon Peak, huh? It's got slime. A sap beast. So it's not a slime, it's a pile of sap. Discovered Stone Talon Mountains, finally. You know, the name of the entire place we're in only exists up here, apparently. Guess the rest of it wasn't mountainous enough for them. They're very picky. We do seem to be ascending quite a bit. Is this it? Are these the Stone Talon Mountains? These right here? Nope. There's more. There should have a lot of these. Immediately sees copper. Immediately starts running towards copper. Nobody should be surprised at this point. It sounds like we're gonna get to the peak of the mountains, so that should be cool. It's called Stone Talon Peak, so that's just what I'm assuming. We're not going home empty-handed, though. So that's always a plus. We keep throwing ourselves off mountains. If you want to throw yourself off a mountain, this is a good place to do it. They got all sorts of mountains. Super convenient for mountain throwing. It's gonna be a lot of places that you can't actually climb up, probably. It's gonna go try, because I can. Till it tells me I can't. Aha, I climbed it sideways. You have no power here. Okay, yeah. There's probably going to be some areas where you can actually climb up the mountains that doesn't look like you can. And you're going to be conditioned to not even try because of how often it doesn't work. I could see how things got really weird when they added flying mounts. Kind of would really limit the whole you can't go there kind of deal they got going. Stone Talon Peak. There's some new music. We got some grass. We got off the side of the map. Not even gonna bother. Another sign. Stone Talon Peak, Winshire Crag, Desolus, Greatwood Vale. Stone Talon Peak. What do we got here? Is Stone Talon Peak a valley? I feel bamboozled. Got a lot of ruiny stuff. Interesting. Not what I would have expected. More sap beasts. Daughter of Sinaris. Centurion Botanist. Son of Sinaris. Treant Ally. Well, it's an interesting little ruiny thing they got there. Pretty cool. Very ruiny. What do we got over here? We got botanists for days. Got centaurs and botanists. And a centaur has a quest for me. Keeper Albagorn. Teleroth, the Hippogriff Master. There we go. We got ourselves a flight path.
Hello.
Now that is the definition of success. Since it seems like we
May the stars guide you.
aren't able to get into Sunrock Retreat. So we can't get that flight path. We can't get that flight path. We're doing the best we can with what we got. Do you guys notice you have a Twilight Runner right next to your HQ here? General supplies. How would you like? Barely any value of spider bits. Got an innkeeper. This isn't the best view from this kind of room we've seen before. It's kind of like a hill. Kind of disappointing compared to some of the views off to nice lakes and whatever that you get from other ones. It is what it is. This kind of little house over here. Anybody home? No. Also, the ground is made of dirt or something. That's interesting. Okay. We have a dungeon over here. Let's see what kind of dungeon this is. They got ruins. They got a little bit of a base of operations. And they got a dungeon. Sap monster. Sap beast. It's gonna be a sap beast cave. Sounds very sticky. Sounds like a sticky situation. The Talon Den. It's gonna be those night guys, isn't it? Little panther-like dudes. Maybe not. I don't think they would light up the path to a panther lair. Seems like an awkward thing to do. Engineering caretaker. Darnassus. What is this? Gatekeeper. Walks straight past the gate. Somehow I managed to get stuck on the floor, so I thought the gatekeeper was actually trying to gatekeep me. But he didn't. What is this whole place? Century caretaker? This is expansive. No idea what this is. Rifle the Keymaster. I don't have any keys. I can make keys. You want me to make you some keys? I am the person to talk to. I can make keys like the best of them. They're made of silver. They're super fancy. What is this place? Everybody here is friendly. So, we got that going for us. It's just a huge amount of dudes. Just chilling in a cave. Just an absolutely ridiculous amount of dudes. It's a people cave. Just chilling out, having a great time. There's nothing in here. What a weird place. Oh, they got some shiny rock. And a shiny table. Anything cool for me, shiny table? Got some bones. Well, it's interesting. I'll give them that. Particularly useful, though. Doesn't seem. Anything up on this one? Well, this bridge is broken. That's not useful at all. Anything else on this side chamber? More shiny rocks. Some dude standing in the bones. Alright, that's fine. Weird place. Weird place in here. All manner of dudes. Not doing much. Not doing much at all. That's fine. They want to hang out in a cool looking cave? As a dwarf, that is very much up my alley. They got bear defenders. That's pretty sweet. This Keymaster seems interesting, but can't talk to him, so. Oh well. Wasn't expecting that as a dungeon-y thing here. You could fall down, get down there quicker if you wanted to. Interesting. Okay. That's enough exploration for today. And that's pretty much all it was exploration. Because what we really need is going to be down in here. In the Charred Vale. So I'm going to take the uninteresting path back to this intersection. And we can head into the Charred Vale to do the things that we came here to do. Next time. Goodbye.